Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of my summer book haul. So this is the last part, getting down to the final stack of books. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. These are ones that I've also gotten at Barnes & Noble. And I'm actually in the middle of reading about half of them right now because I read like a million books at once. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I have this one on my iPad as an ebook, but I never get around to reading my ebooks. It takes me forever to read them. So I got the physical one. So yeah, I can't wait to get into the series because I've heard such amazing things about it. And I'm sure I'm going to love it. So I can't wait to get into it. And I really like this cover. I've seen the original covers before, and I like this one so much better. It's so much kick-ass. So, yeah. And then the next book that I've got to show you guys, also by Sarah J. Maas. And this is a newer one in a new series that just came out. And it's A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And this one is a, I believe it's like sort of a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but with fairies. So that's kind of interesting. And I haven't read any of her books, Sarah J. Maas. I haven't read any of her books yet, but I've heard such good things about all of them, and I feel like she's probably going to be an author I'm really going to enjoy reading. So yeah, I got this one. And then the next one that I got is it's actually a sequel, and I'm in the middle of reading it right now. I read the first one earlier in the summer, which was The School for Good and Evil. And so now I'm in the middle of reading A World Without Princes by Soman Chainani, I think. I don't know how to say his last name. But it's the second book in the School for Good and Evil trilogy. It's and this is like a middle grade fairy tale type of book. The first one, I don't know if I have a review of it. I think I do. If I do, I will leave it in the link below so you can see what the first one's about. But this is the second in the series, which, like I said, I'm in the middle of reading now. And I did just get the third one as well, but that will be in my September book haul video. So, the next one, this one, again, another sequel. I read the first one actually last year, and this one is Charmed by Michelle Krys, I think. But this is the second book in the Hexed series. I don't know how many books there's going to be, but the first one is Hexed, and I read that last year, and I really enjoyed it. That one I think I have a review of as well, so I'll leave a link down below if you want to see the review for Hexed and find out more about what it's about. So yeah, this is the second one. I cannot wait to get into this one, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start this one pretty soon, within the next couple weeks, because I've been wanting to get to this one. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start it within the next couple weeks. I really liked Hex when I read it last year. It made it onto my top 14 of 2014, I believe. I just remember really loving it, and it ended on kind of a cliffhanger. So I really want to get to this one and find out what's gonna happen next. Okay. So then, next one I've got is the first book in a new series, dystopian type of series, I believe it is. And I'm in the middle of reading this one as well, which is why it doesn't have the dust jacket. But it is Rook by Cameron. I forget her first name. I think it's Shannon Cameron. I can't remember the author's first name. Sorry. But this is the first book in a new, I believe, dystopian series, and it's set in Paris, in I guess futuristic type of Paris. I think it's supposed to be futuristic, but the way it reads, it kind of sounds like it's in the medieval type of time. Not really medieval, but they don't have much technology, even though it's in the future. So yeah, I have a hard time explaining books. But anyway, I'm in the middle of this one, and I'm liking it so far. When I read the synopsis, what really made me interested in it was when I read the synopsis, it kind of sounded like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type of thing going on, but in book form. Because the main character is this, she is this Red Robin Hood, I guess you can say, where she tries to help the poor people and get justice, and she's called the Rook, the Red Rook, I believe, and so she's pretty much tries to get people, innocent people out of jail that have been persecuted and stuff. But so that's kind of her secret hidden life, and then she ends up being engaged to this guy who it's kind of hard to explain without spoiling anything, but I'm gonna just go with, it's got that Mr. and Mrs. Smith type of vibe. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean. But it's got that type of vibe going on. But I am enjoying it so far, and so yeah. Then the next book that I will show you guys, another one that I'm in the middle of reading right now, even though I just saw the movie for it yesterday before I finished the book, which, so let me show you what it is and then I'll explain. Squid Charles by James Dashner, second book in the Maze Runner trilogy. I'm in the middle of reading it. I started it, and I was hoping to finish it before I saw the movie, but I didn't actually end up finishing it before I saw the movie. But I decided to go ahead and see the movie anyway, because I got about halfway through the book and I realized, from what's going on in the book and from what I've seen of the trailer, it didn't look anything like what was going on in the book. So I kind of figured, if they're going to be changing everything in the movie anyway, then it doesn't really matter if I finish the book before I see the movie if they're changing everything anyway. So I went and saw the movie last night, and I was right about them changing quite a bit. Now, as far as the second half of the book, I couldn't say how much they kept and how much they changed, but from what I've seen in the movie and from what I've read in the first half of the book, they changed quite a bit. There's a lot that they changed. So I'm thinking the ending is probably way different from the book anyway, so I don't think I'll be really spoiled much for anything when it comes to the book. So yeah, I do still plan on finishing this, and hopefully I can get it done this week, but we'll see. I don't know. And then the last book that I will show you guys, this one I had to get the first one because my brother bought me the second one a while back. He bought me the second book a while back, but I didn't have the first one to read, so I finally got it, and that is Rad Rising by Pierce Brown. And so this one is another, I think it's another like dystopian type book. And I believe this one is an adult book, I believe. And it's dystopian as well, and I believe it takes place on another planet. I think Mars, maybe? Don't quote me, I don't know for sure, but I believe it takes place on another planet. But yeah, I really don't know too much about this book, but I've heard a lot of good things about it on BookTube. So, and it does sound like something I would be interested in because, I love dystopian. It's one of my favorite genres. So, yeah, definitely want to get to this one. Don't know when, but yeah, looking forward to that one as well. So, that's pretty much it. Those are the books that are in my summer book haul. I probably forgot some, but yeah. Let me know what books you guys got this summer and what books you've read, and if you've read any of the ones I've showed, let me know which ones you think I should move to the top of my TBR pile. Alright, I will see you guys the next time with another video. Bye.